Ugh, ugh. It's gonna fall. Hey guys, it's Elisa, and today's video is very exciting. I'm so pumped to be filming this. I'm so excited, you don't even know. So a lot of people have been asking me questions on how to start a YouTube channel and what camera to use and what camera I use and everything just relating to YouTube. Also, there are some people that already have a YouTube channel. They were asking me for tips and stuff, so I thought that instead of answering like 50 separate questions, I would make this video and kind of explain how to start a YouTube channel. I am very happy with my channel and my viewers and just the entire experience that I have. I never thought that I would be able to have this soon. So I thought that I would just make this video for you guys, and I'm kind of going to be explaining everything in categories. I'm just going to try to compress everything but explain it at the same time, if you know what I mean. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to be answering a few questions. And those are just going to be questions that I have answers to that I kind of didn't explain in my little speech and category thing. So yeah, let's just get started. So the first category I have basically is starting a YouTube channel, and it involves a question that I am going to ask you and I want you to ask yourself. And that question is, why do you want to start a YouTube channel? Is it because you want to get some sort of fame out of it, or is it because you want money? Or do you want to start it because you think that it would be a really great hobby for you, or that you're passionate about it, or that you have things that you want to share with the world? Don't do it if you want to get famous off of it. Let me tell you something that's kind of harsh, but you won't achieve anything with your channel. If that's your sole reason for making it, or even the money thing, it will kind of show the type of work you put into your channel, and your subscribers will see it. You're going to feel like you're being forced to upload videos, and the experience just won't be as fun. So don't do it for the wrong reasons. Your attitude towards your channel should always be positive and fun. To me, I think it takes 3 things on if you really are serious about YouTube. Those 3 things are motivation, commitment, and a positive approach. If you are not motivated to make videos, it's gonna show. Having a YouTube channel does take sacrifice if you're serious about it. Like, sometimes you're going to have to wake up early in the morning to film because of lighting, or because you have so much stuff in your schedule that day. Sometimes you're going to have to say no to your friends when they want to hang out. For me, I'm always happy about my YouTube channel. I treat it like my baby because it is. After a long and tiring day, I would still be up until 3 in the morning editing a video and feeling happy about it. Now onto the second category, which is your channel content and your username. Now, some of you guys need to know that YouTube consists of a ton of different communities. It's not just the beauty guru community. You have the booktube community with YouTubers that do book reviews and do book related videos, and then there's gaming channels and baking channels and tons of different things. So the second step is to basically figure out what type of content that you want to upload onto your channel. To be honest, I feel like you can do everything on one channel. Some YouTubers have like 3 different channels, one for beauty, one for gaming, and one for vlogging, but I personally feel like you can upload anything that you want onto your channel. If you're indecisive like me, just upload whatever your heart desires, but make sure there's kind of like a common theme to it. It could be revolved around you, around things that you like. So for me, I like makeup, I like fashion, I like books. So my channel is kind of going to include all of those things. Just figure out what you want your content to be. There's a ton of different stuff you can upload. The second topic under this category is your username. It's important to have a username that you know that you're going to like years later, because I hate my username. One of the safest things that you can do is incorporate your name into your username. I think that would be okay. Don't rush yourself. Take a couple days to think about whether you want to have that username or not. The third category is video quality and cameras. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is to not stress too much about your video quality, especially if you're just starting off. You don't need to go out and purchase an expensive camera. Start off with whatever you have available. That could be your iPad, your iPod, your iPhone. It could be like a digital camera. When I first started this channel, I used to film off of my iPad, and the video quality wasn't as great, but it wasn't as bad. You can use a webcam too. Honestly, that doesn't matter. Jenna Marbles, Lo Anthony, they use webcams and they are very successful. Whatever you choose, just make sure the audio in the video doesn't lag. Make sure like your voice, you're speaking at the same time that your lips are moving, because if that happens when like people are speaking and their words are off, it kind of annoys a ton of people and you're not going to get any subscribers by that at all, and that would be considered bad quality. So as long as we can see your face, it's not too pixelated, recorded and we can hear you, your voice plays along with the video, then everything is all good. You can use whatever your little heart desires. So now if you're really interested in buying a camera and you want to know what kind of cameras that you should look into, then we can talk about that too. The camera that I use is the Canon Rebel T3i. It's a DSLR camera and it has a viewfinder on the side. These type of cameras will range you from around $600 to $1,000. The Canon T3i specifically is an amazing camera. It's also a photography camera, so you can take photographs if you want to, as well as make good quality videos. A ton of YouTubers use this camera. I think this is a perfect camera for YouTube videos if you want to kind of upgrade your camera and if you also want to make a nice investment in something. I personally love it. Just make sure you do your research on it. And the thing about these cameras is that they come with lenses, so there's different lenses that you can buy and attach onto your camera to make the quality look a ton different. The lens that I'm using is the lens that it comes with. It's, I think, the 1855mm lens, and that's just a normal lens. You know, there's also another lens that's like the f4.1 lens or 1.4 lens. I don't know what it's called, but it's the lens that makes your background really blurry and gives you amazing quality videos. Miss Glamorazzi uses that lens. My Life as Ava uses it. I think Connor Franta from O2L uses it as well. So if they tell you what camera they have, don't go out and buy that camera because it's not going to look how their video looks just because their lens is different. Lenses cost like $200. Okay, so I am aware that not a lot of people have like $800 to spend on a camera. And there are cheaper options for you. You can use point and shoot cameras, which are basically like this. Is the Canon PowerShot ELPH330HS, and there's different versions of the PowerShot camera, but I think that these are perfect. This is my vlogging camera and a ton of YouTubers do vlog with these. If you want to check out the video quality on this specific camera, you can go watch my Selena Gomez concert vlog because that's what I used for this. It works just as well. Don't think that you need a high quality camera to start a YouTube channel. Alright, the next category is editing, and a lot of you guys have been asking what editing system I use. Currently, I just started using iMovie. iMovie is just an editing program that comes with your MacBook or your Mac. If you are a PC user, then most Windows computers come with Windows Movie Maker, and I used to use that. It does basic things for you to edit your video, crop, trim stuff out, add music, and it also has some pretty basic transitions. I would recommend you use that if you have it. iMovie, it's an upgrade from Windows Movie Maker because it has a lot more to offer, but it's not the highest quality editing software out there. Now, the one that I really like is Sony Vegas Pro. You can do a lot more and edit a lot more stuff. Sony Vegas is like $600. But you can find tutorials on YouTube on how to download it for free. One thing I will say is that it lags a lot and it just crashes a ton. And then Final Cut Pro is obviously like an upgrade from iMovie. A lot of YouTubers use it. It does a lot, and I think that they have now changed the price to $300. So you can purchase that as well if you want. I feel like I'm not gonna make an investment into Final Cut right now. I might in the future, but right now I'm fine with iMovie and even Windows Movie Maker. They do the job. And yeah, so those are basically the only programs that I am aware of. Number 5 is lighting. There are 2 types of lights that you can film with. The first is a natural light, which is basically sunlight. You don't have any other artificial light bulb or anything on. I think that this is the best lighting to film with. Natural light has a mind of its own. Film when you have good light in your room. Don't film when it's too dark because you'll look dark. Even though people will be watching your video, they're gonna be uninterested and they won't even make it till the end. One good tip I have for you guys is to film in front of a window. So have a window like in front of you and have the camera facing you. A lot of people make the mistakes of filming with the window behind them and the sunlight comes from behind you, and that won't look nice at all. People want to focus on your face and see you clearly. Like with natural lighting for me, I try to film between 11 to 2 p.m. because I know after that the sun kind of starts setting and casting weird shadows and it gets dark and you don't want to film in the dark. So the second option for lighting is studio lighting, which is when, you know, not everybody can film in the daytime or has time to film in the day. Studio lighting is stuff like the softbox lights or umbrella lighting, and I have umbrella lighting that I purchased from Amazon.com. I recommend getting the Cowboy Studio brand. I think they range from like $40 to $80, but there's always another option. You don't have to invest all that money into getting studio lights. You can can also just use your lamps and go out and purchase a white light bulb. Make sure you don't film in yellow lighting because then that'll make you look orange and it's just unattractive. Number 6 is uploading schedule, and oh my gosh, okay, so the most important tip that I'm going to stress on is to be consistent with your uploading. You don't want to post and then not post for 3 weeks or a month and leave your subscribers hanging, because if you do take long breaks, people are gonna see you on their feed and be like, I don't know who she is, or she disappeared or whatever, and they're gonna unsubscribe. I recommend that the least amount that you post is once a week. I think that's fine if that's all you can do, because people will know to check your channel every week, and you know, they'll expect you. I feel like the perfect uploading schedule is to post 2 videos a week and sometimes 3. If you can do 3 videos, maybe I feel like you should do that over the summer or over break. It's always quality over quantity. You can upload like every single day, but if your videos are not good quality, nobody is going to watch them. Make sure you do spend a little bit of time on each video, and it's the best that you can do and put up onto your channel. But I feel like when you're starting off YouTube, you should aim to upload 2 times a week, because that'll kind of help you get your channel out there since you don't have as many viewers and exposure. Number 7 is a channel banner and thumbnail. So your channel has to kind of look attractive for people to want to be interested in it. So when you go onto your channel page, there is this huge area where you can do a custom made banner. I highly recommend that you take time and create a banner for yourself. It should be intriguing. You don't have to like use Photoshop to create it or anything like that. It could be very simple. Just make it attractive to the eye. Okay, so video thumbnails. These are very important. If you have an unappealing thumbnail, nobody's going to want to watch that video, even though it's probably a really great video that you put your best into and everything. You have to make sure your thumbnails are attractive for people to want to click on them. I use to edit my thumbnails is picmonkey.com. It's just a photo editing and collaging website that you can do a ton of edits on. You can do a lot of stuff like add text. You can also create your channel banners. I like to have some collages as my thumbnails because it kind of shows different views of the video, and I think people are more attracted to that. Just take time into making your thumbnails look nice. So the last category is networks. Some of you guys might know that you can make money off of making YouTube videos. In order to earn money, you have to be partnered with a network. You know, you can be a YouTube partner, and that's what gets you to have your customized thumbnails and a ton of different options on YouTube. And if you are a YouTube partner, you get paid through Google AdSense. It allows you to monetize your videos. So however many views that those ads on that video get contribute to your payment. There are a couple other networks that I'm aware of that you can be partnered with. Some of them are Awesomeness TV, Style Hall, and I think Machinima. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's a gaming network. There are literally tons of different networks. I am a Style Hall partner, and I love Style Hall. They're really supportive, and you know, they always are trying to give helpful tips out to their partners on how to increase and grow their channel, and they are just really nice people in general, and I love them. I think most beauty gurus are partnered with Style Hall. I know for a fact that Beauty Baby, aka Lindsay, she is partnered. I think iJustine is partnered. Zoella is partnered with them. Alfie is partnered with them as well. And SteelBabe09, aka Meredith. Awesomeness TV is great too. The Janoskians, I think, work with Awesomeness TV. And how getting partnered with these other networks besides YouTube works is that they contact you through YouTube message, or you can actually fill out an application and you know, request being partnered. I know that that works for Style Hall and Awesomeness TV. So it's cool being able to get partnered because it's just like you feel so accomplished for it. So those were all of the categories that I had, and now I'm going to be answering a few questions that I might not have discussed. The first one is, how do you get people to notice your video and your channel? And I have 2 answers for this, and that's tags and social media. Tags are very important when you upload your video. You can write keywords in to help people find your channel, and you should also include tags in your video description box. Social media is very important, not only just for like talking to your subscribers, but it's also important in growing your YouTube channel. So I would highly recommend that you create a Twitter and an Instagram. I would say to self-promote yourself on your own social media sites. So like have your channel URL in your Instagram and Twitter bios. People will come onto your page, your followers will see that, and they will check your channel out, giving you views and maybe possibly some subscribers. Another thing you can do is tweet about it. Just tweet a link to your channel. Be like, hey guys, I have a YouTube channel, check it out. Second question is, how do you get people to stop talking about you and making fun of you because of your YouTube channel? And a lot of you guys have told me that you've been in experiences where people at school have kind of made fun of you for having a YouTube channel or made you feel very insecure about it and shared it with like the entire class. If people make fun of you for having a YouTube channel, just forget about them, you know, because look at you. You are putting your creativity and your time and effort into creating something for other people. I think the people that make fun of you for doing it secretly think that it's cool that you're doing it. Just tell them to stop. If they don't stop, ignore them and feel confident in yourself and in your channel, because in a few years from now, you're gonna be up here and they're gonna be like down here. And you know, it's not your fault that you were born creative and you were born a high dreamer. If you do experience anything like that just because you have a YouTube channel and people do like all sorts of things to you, I'm telling you not to give up on your dreams. Next question, what do I do for a first video? I personally think that anybody's first video, no matter what type of channel you are, I think your first video should be an introduction video. So just make an intro video where you talk about yourself a little bit and explain why you created this channel and the type of things that will be on your channel. I think that's very crucial because it gets people to know you a little bit better and kind of get exposed to your personality. Alright guys, so that was my video and I hope this kind of helped a little bit. I feel like I rambled on a lot. If you do have any more questions that I didn't answer in this video, then leave them down below and I definitely will answer them. Also, if you are starting a YouTube channel or you just started, then comment that down below as well because I would love to check you out. And I wish good luck to you and your channel. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or if you are starting one, or if you have one. Yeah, goodbye. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!